Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the homestead. We got some stuff we need to get done, but first, we need some coffee in us.
Not even. We'll save that for Drew.
All right. Good-doodle-doo. So today, I'm gonna try to get that other grow out pen we got.
For the rabbits?
Set up to actually be a grow out pen. I just got to put the flooring on it. That way they don't fall through the bottom of it. And then I'm gonna add the water line to that, so it's all connected to that new bucket we got set up.
Somebody's laying breakfast.
Yeah, they're busy in there.
They kind of slowed down since it got cooler.
Yeah. So much better out here though. Now it's starting to cool off.
Well, aside from the fog. The fog out here, it's like I still need my sunglasses. It's making it bright. But yeah, I do like that it's cooler. I do like that I didn't have to spend 2 hours watering plants today.
Yeah. The rain and the fog is doing it for us. What else we got today?
I need to do that pumpkin with the boys.
Oh yeah. I'll help you clean out the garage so that way y'all got an area to do the paper mache
Yeah,
stuff.
because I don't feel like doing it on the kitchen table because,
Kids.
some idiot put carpet in there.
Yeah. All right.
But I do have the tablecloth I can put down. That way we don't mess up the garage either.
What's up, boys? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are dirty. Yesterday, we found a field mouse den, and y'all got a lot of tasty treats, huh? We got them out together, huh? Y'all got some treats. Yeah. And these goats, they're addicted to animal crackers, but Dee's finally warming up to us. Yeah, she'll actually let us pet her now because she wants the animal crackers. That's how we get our goats to come up to us and be more approachable and not be scared of us. We give them animal crackers. All goats are suckers for animal crackers. I ain't got none. Sorry, gal. See, it's okay if I pet you. Well, the sun came out. Clouds went away. It's looking pretty good today. Time to get some stuff done. I know, I love you too, bud. I love you too. You're the original. All right, let's get to work. This hay's been here for a while, and it just got rained on, so there's no point in having it in this, so might as well dump it out. Just gonna get more nasty and gross the longer we leave it in there. We've been wanting to expand our rabbitry operation here on the homestead for a while now. We did recently have enough saved up. We've been saving up for some more cages. So we recently been able to buy 2 more good quality rabbit cages. And what that has done is opened up these cages for more females. So before we had female, female, male, male, and then we had our grow out cages down there. But now we got the boys over here in these new cages. And so that gives us space for 4 females, 2 for each male. And we'll be able to pop out a lot more rabbits that way. And we have another grow out pen, which is just a dog cage that I convert to grow out pens for rabbits. What I need to do is I got all the material, I just got to do it. Got to get the hardware cloth on the bottom so that way it's easy for them to walk on, because their feet will fall right through that. And it's actually upside down. I like it this way. That way, you know, we could put the water hose through here or reach in here for whatever reason. There's no reason this has to be on the bottom. That way, their bottom is more stable and structural. And I'm just going to line it with this cloth. That way, the only thing that will be able to get through this is their poop and pee. But their feet won't be falling through or getting caught or snagged or anything like that. And all of these, like we paid for the rabbit cages. And these ones, these are more expensive because they're baby proof for when they have babies. That way they can't fall out the side or down the bottom, you know. And so that's why these 4 I wanted for the females. But these ones aren't. These are cheaper. So that's why we put the males over here. It's because they don't have the baby guards on them, which aren't needed because they're just the boys in there. But all these dog kennels that I converted to grow out pens, we got them all for free. People throwing them away on the curb, and we'll pick them up and use them. We try to save money where we can, and we're not about spending high dollar on cages just for the grow outs that we're gonna either sell or eat. All right, so this is pretty simple work. No reason to overcomplicate things. So I'm just gonna measure this, putting it up against it, and mark where I should cut it. We'll go right about here. Kind of bend this out. All right, and with this extra piece that we cut off, I'm actually going to repair this older cage. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but this old stuff I used is coming up full of sharp edges. That's not good for the rabbits. So I'm going to pull this stuff out and replace it with this newer, proper gauge of wire. Because this I just used so they wouldn't fall through, but it's not really the right size you want. All right, all done with that. Cage is good to go now for new grow outs. And now that this one has a bottom, we just got to add this water line to it, like these guys. That way they'll have water. We still got to buy a feeder and put it in here as well, but that'll be another day. So we'll go like here. Yep, that works good. There we go. How much water does this have? Oh man, this is full. So as soon as I cut this, the water's gonna come rushing out. But that's what we gotta do. Sorry, bud. You're gonna get a little wet. Hold on, you'll get water again in a second. There we go. Just gotta put a splitter. There we go. And right here. there. We want it kind of tight, but not too tight. We're just pull on it too hard constantly. All right. Now, if we can get this on here with the water running, it'll close the circuit again. There we go. And you should have water again. Yep. Let's see if this one. Oh yeah. Ta-da! Now all three got water. Now I'll tell you guys what, man. I love these things. I wish it didn't take me so long to try these, but they're they're awesome. Before with these rabbits, we had the cup ones where it would autofill when the cup was empty. Just wasting so much water. Things would go wrong with it all the time. They'd either just continuously run and flow until there was no more water, or they wouldn't work and they wouldn't get any water. We'd have to put bowls in there. Just a whole lot of problems with those. But these, man, I'm telling you, these save so much water and time and frustration. I'm so glad that I ended up going with these. I'm never going back. We're going to use these for all the rabbits forever from now on. So if you got rabbits or you're thinking about rabbits, use these, man. I'm telling you, they make life so much better. But now, yeah, we burnt through most of the water in this bucket, so now we just got to fill this bucket up. Now, if you've seen the previous video where I was setting up this water system for the rabbits on that side, y'all seen that I actually used the handle and hooked it to the wood. Well, if you just seen over there, that didn't last too long. What happened was I had it up on that hook. Well, the handle on that bucket only held on for so long, and then it broke and fell down. So I had to build a shelf going off of it to hold it up high enough. That way the water runs through smoothly. But yeah, no more hanging them. And that's why I set this guy right here just on top of that thing instead of trying to be fancy and hanging it up on the stud. All right, we're done with today's rabbit project. Again, we just need to put a feeder in there and then that will be ready to go. We're wanting to beef up our meat rabbit production, our Timuc rabbit production. One, for more rabbit meat. We really enjoy it. You know, obviously we don't only eat rabbit meat. Some people out there are like, oh, don't just eat rabbit. Well, of course we're not going to eat only rabbit meat. We eat chicken, beef, pork. But we do like eating rabbit. And they are a lot easier to take care of and process than chickens are. But we also want to beef up our numbers because we're actually planning on having a booth at the Ellis County Poultry Trade Day, which happens here in Texas in our local area every 6 months. So we're actually planning on having a booth the next time around and selling rabbits and selling some of our hatching eggs and all that stuff for our specific chicken breeds. So we're excited for that, but that's another reason why we're wanting to beef up our numbers and our production is to get ready for that. So if y'all are in Texas and in the local area, y'all should definitely check it out, Ellis County Poultry Day. We've always gone before, but just as buyers, and we've always had a great time going there. Even if we're there to buy one or two things or not to buy anything, just to look around, we've always had a great time and seeing all the different chicken breeds. They got goats, pigs, sheep. They got all kinds of stuff there. And it's always been a good time. Fun if you got kids. They got some petting zoo areas in there as well, usually, where the kids can go in there and pet some of the friendlier goats and stuff like that. Always been a good time. So if you are local in the area, I would definitely suggest checking it out. And hopefully, if you go this next time, you'll see us there with our own little booth selling rabbits and chicken eggs. But we're really looking forward to that. While I got y'all out here, I'll actually show y'all Melissa's newest edition of silky chickens that she has in the brooder. These are supposedly fancy show grade quality silkies. They all look the same to me. I don't know, but that's Melissa's world. She's really into silkies, so whatever she's into, I'll support chicken wise. So let's go ahead and check those out real quick. They're like, who the heck is this? So there's some silkies in there. There's 2 black, 2 gray. One of them kind of looks white. And then we have some mottled Houdan chicks in there as well. But soon these guys are going to actually go to their respected areas on the homestead where they're supposed to go. You know, Silky's the silky pen, mottled Houdans. They'll go to the raptor pen with the other Houdans and the Seabrights. And we also have some baby chicks in there, but that's still kind of a secret. We don't want to say anything yet. We're really excited. It's a surprise for now. We're going to wait a little bit before we say anything on camera, but there's something special in there, and we're really excited to have them and to breed them and add them to our homestead. But yeah, that'll be for a future video. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, we'd appreciate it. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day.